Welcome back, everyone, to another installment of the Chit Chat Get Ready With Me's. I'm not gonna lie, you guys have been loving these. Like, almost all the messages I get outside of YouTube, like on TikTok or on Instagram, have been you guys being like, I love these videos. So I'm doing it. Well, I'm doing it for me because I like these videos, and I'm doing it for you second. That's so rude to say. I'm doing it for you guys first. Drink in the day in my favorite mug. Actually, this is my second favorite mug. If you guys want a mug collection, let me know. It's coffee and Bailey's. It's done. Because guess who woke up at a normal time today? Guess who went to bed at midnight, slept 10 hours, and was out of bed at 10:10? That's really good for me. And I feel... It's so funny because I was in the shower and I'm like, wow, I feel really energized and good. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't go to bed at 3 a.m. But, you know, we all have to learn at our own time. Okay, let's get this show on the road. We have all of my... you guys are included. I have all my face makeup on. Let's try that again. I have all my face skincare on, including sunscreen. And I'm trying a new sunscreen. Everyone knows this one. The Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I might do a video on sunscreens because it's kind of like the amount of information I have in my brain about it. This is a chemical sunscreen, and the one that I use normally is a physical sunscreen, but I recently watched a video about how it doesn't really matter. So I'm on the chemical train now. But anyways, that's a whole other video. So today I have a bit of a rant, and I didn't practice what I'm going to say, so it's kind of like stressful that I don't edit these and I'm just about to rant about things, but you know what? It's okay. Like I said, the people watching these videos are watching them to watch them. Okay. I'm not going to use my flawless. I want to return this because I don't love it. I'm probably using it wrong. You know what? Let me use it. If anyone uses this product and knows how to use it and I'm using it wrong, please tell me. I should watch a video. Well, I did watch a video and this is how she used it. Anyways. So yeah, I have a bit of a rant today. Not really a rant, just a realization that I had that I want to share with you guys to make your life better. I want to talk about why I forgot to put color corrector on. See, this is what happens when I get too excited. I'll blend this in and then I'll do it. I want to talk about why you should stop closing on your post friends. Why do I do that? Why you should stop posting on your close friends. So, in lockdown, I think close friends only came to be a year ago this time, like 2020. I could be wrong though, but I started using it this time 2020. And I became obsessed with it. Anyone who was on my close friends can testify. I would have to do weekly polls of like, do you still want to be on my close friends? Like, yes or no. And then whoever said no, I'd kick them out because they have no control of what they see. It was like too much. Anyways, posted about it, legit 100 stories a day. That's an exaggeration, but I would post it on it every single day. I said I was going to do color corrector, so let's do that. Also, I had someone in my DMs asking me about this color corrector. Also, I love when you guys message me in my Instagram DMs. People are like, oh my God, I can't believe you responded. I have 3,000 followers, girl. I'm thrilled to respond to you. I use the Becca color corrector, but if you guys want to try a color corrector, if you have dark under eye circles and you feel like concealer just doesn't cover it up, I was using this one by Urban Decay. I was like, what's the brand? Urban Decay. It's too orange for me. Obviously, this is for deep skin tones, but sometimes a concealer texture for color corrector works a lot better than this. This is more of like a tacky, like a paste almost. I don't know. It's kind of thick. It kind of creases, and it's a bit of a dance to make this work as good as it does to just use a regular concealer consistency. I also have this one from Charlotte Tilbury that I had really high hopes for, and it kind of creases. So, whatevs. Back to close friends. So, I would post on it all the time, and I loved it because it was a place that I could go, and also I had like 60 people on my close friends. Like, this is no longer... It got to be a bit much. and I would rant on it. I would legit like vlog. I would like make dinner. I would do whatever I wanted to do because I live alone. And in lockdown, I wanted to socialize with people without, having to actually socialize with them. So it was a nice way for me to stay connected to my friends and people all over the world that I'm really close with. And they could, watch my day and we could talk about it. But it slowly amalgamated. That's the wrong word. It slowly turned in to just a place where I would rant and bitch and be negative and complain and post things that probably if I didn't post about on social, like if I didn't post on my closed story, I would have just completely forgotten about. And it turned into this just negative place where, come on, I need you. Well, guess who's in the I need more foundation. Anyways, it turned into this place of just negativity and me bitching about first world problems that really don't need any time. Like, they don't deserve any time in anyone's brain. And then I would get this overwhelming sense of anxiety that I'm bothering people and that I'm sitting in my apartment complaining about things and people are like clicking through, and then I would just be like, oh my God. Anyways, so that's why I started that Instagram page for close friends because I'm like, I feel like I'm bothering people. So if you want to go look at this kind of content that I post, go to this platform. And then that thing got hacked because I posted about it too much and I didn't have proper authentication. That word gets me every time. But yeah. And then when that got deleted, I made an oath. No, I didn't make an oath. But I just told myself, I'm kind of in this weird shift, and I think everyone else on social media is too, or so I hope so, that the place that social media is right now, we're at like the peak of this facade of people's lives, like the highlight reel. You only see the good. And I think people are slowly trying to be more authentic. And you're seeing that with like photo dumps. People love doing like weekly photo dumps or like, whatever the hell they call it. Because we all have this weird thing in our head that we feel like we can't post something to our Instagram grid unless it's like a really good picture or it fits with the theme or whatever. Like, it's so weird. Why do we think this way? So you post a photo, what's it called? Photo dump. So that the first photo, you're like, oh, this is a nice one. And then the rest are like fun, like whatever, videos or just weird random photos that you just wanted on your feed. And that's like people, I think, dipping their toes into being more authentic and genuine because it's still like a cool way to do it. It's still like a trend, like photo dump or like my weekend in a glance, whatever the hell people do. So yeah, I think we're starting to see a shift on social media of people just getting, like, we've been in lockdown for a year. How much can we build this fake life up? Like, we're not going out. We're not like doing bottle service. We're not doing, not like, did anyone ever really do that? So when I stopped posting on close friends, I told myself, and I've been telling myself this for so long, that anything I want to post to my close friends, I should just post it to my normal story. Like, who cares? And then it would be this thing where, especially like before lockdown, if I posted anything to my normal story, I would get so much anxiety about it and like delete it within a few hours because I would just be so aware of like, I would like look who saw it and, oh my God, the anxiety or whatever when you're drunk and you post something on your story and you wake up and it's like, I do not miss that feeling at all. Like, I remember going out, and even if I didn't even go on my phone, I would wake up with so much anxiety and open my phone being like, when I was drunk, did I post something or did I accidentally like do something on my phone? It's just like, so I stopped. It's not like I just stopped caring, but I really had to sit with myself and ask, why am I nervous to post on my Instagram? People are choosing to follow me. Like, either they know who I am as a person, like in real life, or they follow me for my content that I'm like super authentic on, or I try to be. And the other thing is, I don't have one of those unfollow apps. I think it's the most toxic thing in the world. Because why do you care who unfollows you? People are like, oh, I want to know who unfollows me so I can unfollow them back. Like, okay, in my opinion, if I don't want to follow someone, I just don't follow them. If I don't want to see their stuff, I don't follow them. Even if it's someone that like I've known my whole life, if they post like, okay, I grew up in a small town. There's a lot of people, men specifically, that I follow that like post hunting stuff, and like around the hunting season, they'll post for real photos of them like holding up dead animals. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to see that. I know I've grown up with you my whole life, but yeah, bye. I'm going to unfollow you now. And, you know, nothing personal. I just don't like seeing carcasses on my feed. So to be honest, I'm in this mindset of when someone unfollows me, I'm actually relieved, because if they don't want to see my content, I do not want them to see it either. Like, it's not for you. It's for people who enjoy this. I would never want someone to feel like they have to stay following me because it's like a mutual follow. Like, how old are we? You know what I mean? It's so weird. So I'll never have one of those unfollowing apps. Trust me, I used to have one like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago when I was in university, and it is so toxic. Like I said, when someone unfollows me, I'm like, I feel relieved, because it's like good. Like, because the things that I post on my social media is very much me. Like, I don't really think too much about it. I'll just do what feels right. So if you don't want to see that stuff, please get off my page. And the thing that made me realize who cares is I'll ask myself, like, therapy's taught me to really be able to understand my thoughts and my like anxious thoughts and the way that they work. So when I'm feeling anxious and when I'm like, oh, you shouldn't post that because, I'll ask myself, okay, and like, so for instance, I'll be like, I don't want to post this because what if someone that I know like thinks this is weird? And like, if you follow that fear down the line to see what's going to happen, nothing is going to happen. Like, I don't want to post this story of me talking because I never really talk on social media. And what if someone thinks my voice sounds weird? And that's your voice. What are you going to do? Not talk for the rest of your life? Like, that's what you sound like. You know what I mean? Like, I never really used filters on Instagram stories. I used to, like, as a joke on close friends, but I never do, because this is what I look like. Like, this is me. And that's just how I feel too. I've become so much more confident with how I look without makeup, because like, this is my face. Like, this is what I'm born with. I've never had any work done. This is what I look like. This is naturally me. And if you don't like it, I'm not like, sorry, but this is my face, you know? So it takes a lot of time to be able to be confident with who you are, to your core. And I think it starts with just being like trying to be 100% yourself. And I think a lot of you guys will be surprised with I know I was, the response from people that I know, or you guys just appreciating the content that I'm posting more, that's like more authentic to, you know, me. And yeah, I was just talking for like 20 minutes and I have no idea what I said. But stop posting on your close friends. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to say. If you feel like you want to post them on Instagram, just post it to your regular story. And if you're like, oh no, if you wanted to post something that's like illegal or mean, like you're making fun of someone else or something else, then, and you want to post that on your close story, maybe you shouldn't be posting that on Instagram in general. That's just how I feel. Like, if you can't post on your close story, if you can't post on your real story, ask yourself why. Is it because it's something degrading? Is it mean? Are you making fun of someone? Are you putting someone on blast? Blah, blah. Then you probably shouldn't be posting that in general, even if it is for your private story. And if it's something, you know, if it's just like a photo of you, just put it on your freaking story. It's, trust me, easier said than done, but in the grand scheme of things, you guys, and I know, like, whatever, everyone knows this, but like, we are floating on a rock. Think of how small we are in the grand scheme of things. Do you really want to care what like some guy named Ben cares about what you post on social media. Anyways, guys, I think that's the end of my rant. I actually had a note. Let me see if I am missing anything. No one is thinking about you as much as you think they are. So true. Like, no one is like going to bed thinking about a story you posted. And if they do, they're either obsessed with you. No, in general, if they're thinking about you when they go to bed, they're just obsessed with you. And then I wrote, yeah, easier said than done, but a good practice is reminding yourself that we're on a spinning rock. Because it's true, man. Like, it's really not a big deal. And I always go back to my Ain't It Fun by Paramore. And, you know, ain't it fun living in the real world? It just is. Go outside, look at the sky, and it'll be okay. For some reason, on camera, my concealer looks white. And in person, it doesn't. So we're just going to go with the in-person appearance. Because that's how the rest of the world sees me. Ain't it fun? I hope you guys are able to take something from that rant, because I really don't know what I said. But I know I feel very passionately about it. I saw this quote, or not even a quote, it was like a TikTok comment. Aristotle once said that the moment I stopped complaining, my life got better. And trust me, I love to complain. I love to complain about the smallest thing. Sometimes you really need to. Well, for me, I need to get it out. But almost always, when I complain about stuff out loud and I hear myself talk, it's gone. It's comical when you hear yourself what you're complaining about, you know? Like, what problems do I really have? I mean, trust me, I'm not saying my life is perfect, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm doing okay. The other thing I wanted to say about close friends is so if I would post like a rant or stories about something or complaining or whatever, it turns it into, it's because at the time I was like, oh, it feels good to get this off my chest. But then it turns into the whole day be negative because people are responding and putting their 2 cents in and giving you advice. And, you know, yes, you took them like 5 minutes at 11 a.m. to complain, but then the rest of the day, people are going to be interacting with you and, you know, relating or just asking whatever. So, I don't know. It's not the same as complaining to someone in real time, because you rant, you get it off your chest, and then poof, we never have to talk about it again. So I don't know. It was seriously an aha moment when I stopped posting on my close friends, and I'm like, wow, I feel so much better. I no longer feel the need to open up my phone when something bad is happening to me or if I'm upset or whatever. I mean, trust me, if I really am upset, I call people and I talk to people. And I use, you know, those outlets. I don't just like sit in sadness. And if you want to rant on social media, rant. But just know if you're doing it constantly, it can have some negative effects on you. I am legit a toxic positivity person. What's that term? I have to catch myself all the time because I'm naturally just a really positive person. It's super annoying. And I get it. Because my instinct always when my friends are ranting to me is to like, you know, just try to, like, sometimes people just need to complain, and I've gotten better at just listening and not giving my input. Where's my contour? I think I talked about that in one of my videos too, just being able to listen to people and like let them rant. Like, not everything needs a solution. And I hate when I'm trying to rant to someone and they're trying to give me a solution. So it's like, can't I be mad? I hate, especially like my dad is such a rational thinker. My mom will like listen to me with compassion and is like, oh, I'm sorry. And my dad is like, well, you could do this and it'll fix it. It's like, He always wants to find a solution, which, like, love you and love him for wanting to do that. But sometimes the solution is just me bitching about it for a day, and then I'll wake up fine. But it's good to be able to internalize rational thinking and also let yourself feel your feelings and be upset. Oh my God, I love being sad, bitch. I love when I let myself be sad. It's honestly like, it feels so good. It's like, stop forcing feelings away from you. Sit in silence, cry. Oh my God. I love me sitting on the floor listening to sad music with candles and like crying. And then you get up and you feel, or I personally feel like a release. It's like, I love crying. I just feel so good after it. When people are like, oh my God, I actually watched Eat, Pray, Love the other day, and this was, I've never seen Eat, Pray, Love before, but I really enjoyed it. It's definitely like, you know, romanticizes, is that how you say it? Traveling alone. Like, Julia Roberts, this is a Julia Roberts stan account. We love her. But Julia Roberts going to, like, every city she went to, there just happened to be another white woman who spoke English, you know? It's like, okay, traveling alone in India, that's not really what happens, but okay. But I watched Eat, Pray, Love, and it had a scene where, and it's funny because it made me feel good about myself because everything, like, I forget what his name was, but like the healer in Bali was saying, I'm like, that's how I think. When they were talking about, there was a scene in Italy when the girl's like, I can't eat pizza because my jeans don't fit. And it's like, so buy bigger jeans. And that's literally my mentality. It feels so good buying your size of clothes. Like, it feels so good. Why are we trying to fit into jeans that we fit into 3 years ago? My body looks so different. And let's fit that body, you know? And then the other part was because she just got a divorce or whatever. I love that I'm talking about this movie. When did it come out? Like 10 years ago? But she got a divorce and she was like, I'm sad. And the guy's like, so be sad. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm sad, blah, blah. Yeah, that's fine. Be sad. Like, you know, be upset if something bad happened to you. Even if like all that happened was you got cut off on the highway or something and you're upset about it. Sometimes you can carry that anger with you for days. You need to let it out. My knee hurts. Ooh. I'm really scared I'm going to have knee problems when I'm older because I always sit with my knees up, like up to my chest. Let me not manifest bad knees. I need my Megan knees. Anyways. Eat, Pray, Love. Oh my God, yeah. Be sad, guys. And be sad off social media. I mean, trust me, you can be sad about social media too. Or on social media too, but if you're noticing it smells like perfume. If you're noticing it's impacting you negatively, just be honest with yourselves. And like maybe call a friend before you post something, you know? There's a lot of people who post, it makes me sad when I see it, to be honest. Post kind of like that they're crying for help on social media because it's like, I don't know, like obviously they felt the need to do it. But I just want to be like, call someone. Like, you deserve, if you're that upset, you deserve a response. And it just hurts me knowing people are just like clicking through the story and no one's like, you know? But at the same time, I'm such an empath, and when I see stories like that, I always want to respond and help people and be like, oh, I'm always here to talk, whatever. Because I am, but at the same time, I'm not responsible for everyone else's well-being. Trust me, I put that burden on myself a lot. I constantly feel responsible for people's happiness in my life, and it's not my responsibility. Of course I'll be there to listen to my friends when they're upset, but oh my God, I'm obsessed with boundaries. I need my own boundaries. Learning to say no and like choosing yourself, putting yourself first is honestly life-changing. Also, if you guys have any, I know I do these videos and I just do my makeup. If you guys have any questions on like, oh my God, my teacher. If you guys have any questions on the assignment, please let me know. No, but if you have any questions on what I'm doing or what products I'm using, please let me know. I don't know what that blush application was. I'm very, This product makes me very like dewy. And I did powder my whole face, but oh my God, the last Get Ready With Me when I was doing the face mask, I couldn't even watch it back when those things were sliding on my face. I don't know how you guys did it. When I was like putting it together, I had to look away. It's so okay, I still have so many questions from you guys, but I feel like I want to keep this social media related so that everyone can, like, people who are interested in this can just watch this through. And then I'll do another one that's just answering your guys' questions again. I'm going to cut my contour. Oh my gosh, I've been watching Real Housewives of New Jersey. And there is something so calming to me about the New Jersey, New York accent. I love the sound of it. And they're also just wrecks. And like, no offense, love y'all, but if anyone watches that show, I think I said this. In a video already, but if anyone watches the show, years ago, or like a few seasons ago, there was a castmate member called Siggy Flicker. And I loved her energy. She was like so positive and like the party girl and like just a very feely person. Like she would cry when others cried. She would laugh. She's just very like, and I loved her personality. And I followed her on Instagram and I was out one night and I DM'd her at like 2:00 in the morning and was like, Siggy, or no, I sent her a photo of Sofia Vergara because she kind of looks like Sofia Vergara. Sent it to her being like, this is your twin, with like a bunch of hearts. And Siggy Flicker responded and was like, oh my God, obsessed with her, love you. And then followed me. And this was like 4 years ago and she to this day still follows me on Instagram. And I follow her, except guess who is the biggest raging Trump supporter? Like in the scariest way, you guys. The stuff she posts, it's one of those things that the stuff she posts on social media is like, part of me wants to unfollow because she'll post things like conservative women are better looking than Democrat women because this, and it's like, it's crazy. It's like my friends versus your friends. Her friends are like lions and your friends are like sheep with masks on. It's insane stuff. It's one of those things that I don't necessarily want to close off that whole side of the world because it's really easy to put yourself in a bubble and only surround yourself with people that think the same as you. And it's interesting to me to like really see this side. It's scary, but it's interesting. So anyways, I still follow her. Would not recommend anyone following her. But if you want to go to her profile and just look, you guys, she has a highlight called Trump number 8, which implies the existence of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 highlights about Trump. I mean, to each their own. To each their own is all I should say, to be honest. I would never tell anyone what to vote, but the stuff she's posting, it's not like, it's scary. Anyways, I'm going to do my eyebrows and I'll be back. Okay, welcome back to the show. While I was doing my eyebrows, I remembered, it looks really dark. It's about to storm. The color of the sky right now behind you guys, can you see? No, it looks light there. It's gonna storm, which I'm excited about. Okay. When I was doing my eyebrows, I remembered another thing I want to say to you guys about social media. I'm doing my eyes now. I think I'm gonna do like a bronzy, just one color kind of all over. I'm gonna prime my eyes now. Okay, another thing that I've been doing for like 3 days, but it's actually made the biggest difference, is I turned off all notifications for everything on my phone. Well, for all social media on my phone. So I'm sure we all go through, well, I do at least, the feeling of like you just want to get rid of your phone, or you want to turn it off, or you want to have a flip phone, or, because it's easy to be like, oh, I'm just going to turn my phone off. But then if you're like me, you're like, what if there's an emergency? What if my family needs to contact me? What if, something happens? So it's hard to do that. So what I did is I turned off all notifications on my phone. Easy. Sounds so easy to do, right? So not one, like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, any platform that normally sends me like post notifications, gone. So when I look at my phone now, nothing. Peaches. That's it. Nothing. When I would wake up normally, I would wake up with so much, not anxiety, that's dramatic. But normally when I wake up, I wouldn't really look at my notifications because it would just be a lot. Not to be like, I got a lot of notifications, but like, we're in lockdown, guys. The only way I talk to my friends is on text or, social media. So I would get overwhelmed with all these notifications. And now that I don't have any social media on my phone, like if I want to look at my Instagram DMs, I have to actively want to go on the app and be mentally ready to like look at, DMs. Sometimes you just want to not think about the rest of the world. Sometimes you just want to be in your own world and not have to, So highly recommend turning off notifications. Even if you just do it for a few, the notifications I get are for calls, for emergencies, texts, and emails. And that's it. And it's so nice. It really feels like I don't even have a smartphone. And it's amazing. I highly recommend. Get my home from your car. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. Do you guys know the hell it is to live in my brain? Do you know? I've tweeted this before, but like, if you think I'm annoying now, imagine what it's like for me. That TikTok audio, like, imagine how sick of it we are. Imagine how tired of it we are. I'm saying it so wrong, but you know. Okay, I was thinking of using my fingers, but I have this from, what is this called? Flying Solo by ColourPop, and there's absolutely no payoff. Like, it looks like it, but look. Oh. Cut that out. I'll use this. Yeah, see, nothing. She's giving me nothing. She's giving me absolutely nothing. But that's okay. Like I said, all I'm doing today is I'm actually vlogging my day. Other than that, we're chilling. We ain't doing too much. If I haven't said it 300 times, we're in a stay-at-home order. I get my girl up from Mallorca. I'm going to put a little bit of firecracker on my lid. It's getting so dark. I am excited for this storm. One thing I miss about summer are the thunderstorms. Y'all like thunderstorms? One of my friends, Sydney, really doesn't like thunderstorms. And I feel bad for her because she can't enjoy it. I mean, and all the poor puppies that are scared of them too. Maybe I don't like thunderstorms. Anything that scares dogs, I don't really know if I can get behind. But also, maybe the dogs need to grow up. JK. Imagine you're the dog owner and the poor dog is like scared of thunderstorms. And you're like, grow up, get a job. And then maybe you can leave the house in a bit. I don't even know what that was. You guys, all of this is improv. And most of the time, like when I'm filming a video and I'm editing it, I cut all this random stuff out, which I know you know. And I know that's why you like these videos, because you get to hear me riff. Using this purple shimmery color as an like smudgy eyeliner. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know what's happening is a shit ton of fallout. Overcast days are actually the perfect to film in because the sun isn't in my space. Because we all know how I get when the sun's in my space. Y'all. I hate the sun. There, I said it. The only time I like the sun is if it's rising or setting. 1 p.m. in the sun? You've got to be kidding me. No. No. My favorite times of the day in the summer are probably like 8:30, 9 p.m. when the sun is just set. And you're like, I don't know, whenever I think of that time of day, I think of coming home from like the Toronto Islands. Actually, I've been like 10 times in my life. And going home to like freshen up and get ready and then meet your friends at their condo to pre-drink to go out. The simpler times, y'all. Can I stop saying y'all? When I worked for the HGTV, or for the production company that did HGTV shows, all the shows were in the South. Like, listen, I went to small town Mississippi. I went to small town Texas. I went to Chicago, not small town. But everyone there, of course, was like from the South, and they're saying y'all, and, you know, obviously it's natural to them. But then I'm just, because I had to use their voice all the time and like captions and stuff like that, I now always say y'all. Hey, y'all. A little Brittany Broski. Little Brittany Broski moment. I love me some Brittany Broski. She's just like, I love her. I love her. I feel like we'd be good friends. Manifesty that. I don't actually ever manifest anything. I mean, I guess I do. I say it on camera to you guys. Get my girl up from Mallorca. Why do I keep saying that line when I know it's wrong? I'm going to finish this up. Tight line. I find putting liner in my tight line makes all the difference. You guys will be able to see in 3, 2. The way this lighting is doing me so wrong right now because I guess I can turn these up. Should have done that a long time ago. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time. I'm going to spray my face with setting spray. Do my yips. I got this Rare Beauty sample. Don't know why I said that, but I would just never wear this color. This might be good as like a cheek thing. I wonder if these are multiple use. They probably are. Knowing Selena. I love Selena. You guys remember, if you guys were in like the YouTube days like I was back in 2010, do you guys remember the Demi, Selena versus Miley and Mandy drama? The Miley and Mandy show. Oh my God. And they mimicked the Transformer. Like, I'm wearing this. That was peak, like, Disney drama. Those were such good days. I mean, not for them. I think that's what sent most of them into a depression. But, yeah. I love those people. I've always had a soft spot for Demi Lovato. Oh my God, there's makeup all over my lips. Okay, sorry. I need to take that off first. TBT in high school when I would put concealer on my lips because to me that was a nude lip. Ew. How much bigger my lip looks now that I don't have makeup on it. My mommy thought I got lip injections. And I said, no, Mom, I just stopped putting concealer on my lips. For real, though. Filler scares me, guys. I feel like filler is going to be one of those things that, like, we are the guinea pig generation for so many things. But I think filler is going to be one of those things that, like, when Kylie Jenner does her biopic, is that how you pronounce it? She's going to be like, the biggest regret of my life was getting filler at a young age. And, like, all these poor girls are being so influenced, like, filler for preventative measures, whatever. It's like, it's fine if you want to, or not filler, sorry, Botox. It's fine if you want to get it, but I don't know, like, don't lie to yourself and be like, it's for good. I don't know. I think is it plastic surgeons that do that? Probably not. Like, injection nurses, they need to have, like, real ethics training on, you know, I think any kind of doctor like that influences girls. Like, if a young girl goes in and they're like, oh yeah, you need this, this, and this, maybe don't go to that doctor. Kind of scary. I know a girl, one of my friends went in once, and she wanted to do this, like, procedure. It was just filler or Botox. I forget which one. And the doctor said that she didn't need it and that she shouldn't get it. And I'm like, wow, that's actually a really good doctor, because normally they'd be like, oh yeah, you need this. You look like shit. Ooh, my lips are dry. But yeah, if you're a young girl watching this, don't be influenced. If you want to do whatever you want to do to your face, do it. But it's a lot of money, and it's, you know, ask yourself, what are you doing it for? I think a lot of people do it because they have insecurities. Pardon me. Which, like, who am I to judge? What makes you feel better? I'm just projecting my own opinion in this hour-long video. Okay, mascara time, and then we're done. This is a long one, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm not sorry, because guess what? If you don't want to watch it, click off. Bye! Thanks for watching. Kind of want to put mascara just on the outsides. And we go in. And we go in. Okay. Good enough for me for the day, because again, what are we doing? I'm probably going to wash this off in a few hours and do a face mask. Because that's just how the cookie crumbles. Every time I say that line, I think of Bruce Almighty. What was the sequel called? It's like John Almighty, like, you know. Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to show you guys how I do my hair, but I really feel like this video is too long. In the comments, tell me if you would have enjoyed another 20 minutes of me doing my hair. I feel like there's going to be so many people like, I would, but then there's like 100 people that actually just unfollowed. Okay, guys. Thank you again for, why do I turn into this person when I try to do outros? Like, this is what I mean. I turn into like a YouTuber like, thank you guys so much for watching. No, thank you guys for watching. See, now I'm going to be angry. Thank you for watching my videos. And come back next time. Love you. I do love you guys. Bye.